Всем привет, дорогие друзья! Сегодня с вами Ксюша, и сегодня у нас финальная часть «Полночь» в Салеме. Сегодня я обещаю вам, что мы допройдем игру и узнаем, кто же там все-таки был виновен. Я вот вроде бы как немножечко посидела над этой головоломкой. Но что-то я опять неправильно сделала. Да, что-то не так вот с этим. Так, давайте еще раз. Это соединяется, не соединяется нижнее и верхнее. Давайте поменяем их тогда местами. Да. Давайте вот эти еще местами поменяем. Все, должно собраться, да? Да. Так.
Some sort of lock. Come on, get them all in there. Is that even possible? I mean, look at them.
Hey guys, I can't take
Да вставляй уже!
Hold up.
Got it. We're coming in.
Да, накрывай на стол. Мы приходим, заходим, входим. Что она со шкафом делала?
What the heck are you doing down here?
I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
Are you okay?
My leg. It's just bruised, I think. I'll be fine.
I thought you were dying.
Well, I could have died.
Слушайте, я думаю, что за ерунда. А у меня не подключились наушники. Я думаю, что это вроде бы как бы слышу, но слышу не так классно, как в прошлый раз.
If you hadn't saved me.
О, подождите сек, сделаю тише. Ну, на полную громкость включила.
Would have been trapped down here for days and
супер.
starved to death.
Where are we?
We're in Hathorn House. I came here to try and find the will. That was a secret entrance. The rain is really doing a number on what's left of the place. I managed to get past the stairs, but that bookcase? Well, I'm just glad you two were here. Who knew that old furniture is really heavy?
Not for me. Man strength.
Ты он к ней подкатывает, что ли?
Yeah, right. It was all worth it.
You know, secret room. I bet you this is where Abigail was kept. Imagine all the bad memories of this place.
That's not all. Look down.
Ну, очередная головоломка, правильно?
Yeah, I'm not moving.
It's a puzzle.
Captain Obvious, reporting for duty.
These symbols, I've seen them before.
Look around, Frank. Maybe there's a key or something.
Ну, понятно, что это у нас знаки зодиака. Это стихии Земли, правильно? Это даты. А это будут месяца. Что такое? Колесо года. Ну, я же говорю. Это месяца. Единственное, что я не совсем... Ну, я не понимаю, вот что это за месяца такие. Давайте действительно осмотримся. Там книга была. Можно я книжку возьму?
Hey, I think I found something.
Let me see. Ah, it's a riddle. We need this to figure out which buttons to press. Probably.
Ну, давайте посмотрим. Да, видите, вода. Давайте я сфоткаю, потому что я не помню, как эти значки обозначаются. Земля. Овен. Так, давайте их тоже пофоткаем. Я, как бы, в принципе, более-менее разбираюсь в них. Ну, например, некоторые из них мне еще сложновато понимать. Это начало весны. Так. Окей. А с какого мы начинаем? А, все-таки с Оля мы начинаем. Ну, я все пофоткала. Давайте тогда будем решать. Мы начинаем в любом случае с Оля. Это первый праздник. Читаем про Оль. Там было написано, что первый праздник. Оль. Это праздник огня во время зимнего солнцестояния. Начиная с первого праздника года, дни будут постепенно увеличиваться до тех пор, пока сила солнца достигнет своего пика во время летнего солнцестояния. Так. Зимнее солнцестояние. А по датам ничего нету? Давайте я посмотрю зимнее солнцестояние. Это вообще какие даты там будут?
How come we have this? I don't remember picking this up.
I like riddles, so I borrowed it from Nancy.
Oh, does she know you took it?
Stop daydreaming, guys. Get cracking on this thing.
Подождите, а что вообще за письмо? Моя дорогая Лорен, ты пришла ко середине зимы. Каждый день придет с тобой, становится все светлее. Как лев, я заботился о своем потомстве, хотя иногда это было прямо как бык. Какой бык? Овен, что ли? Тут месяц, когда приходит весна, открыл твое наследие. День Самайна, мы вспомним наших предков. А, это что? Все, я поняла. Я поняла, что за письмо. Хорошо. А давайте еще посмотрим, какие у нас тут еще есть праздники. Нет, давайте я, наверное... Сейчас. Начало зимы. Это будет осень. Осень. Это пограничное лето и осень. Весна. Праздник костра. То есть это будет подсказка тоже, да же получается? Ты пришла ко мне в середине зимы.
What are you doing? Don't do that.
Вы поняли?
This place is going to come down on our heads.
А что мы?
They moved down.
Подождите, а почему
we all
лето?
saw it.
This machine is awesome. It's like a giant lock.
Лето это же летнее солнцестояние, правильно? Странно как-то, ладно. Как лев я заботился о своем потомстве, хотя иногда, то есть мы должны выбрать льва, да, вот он лев, и овен, вот он.
Watch your step.
А почему? Смотрите, лев и бык. Что, может быть, телец еще подойдет? Либо телец, либо козерог, правильно же? Ну, давайте тогда выберем, ну, лев в любом случае. Козерог все-таки будет. О, это телец. Так, а с датами я вот, кстати, не помню. В тот месяц весны я показала тебе наследие. И в тот день Самайна мы вспомнили наших предков. В тот день Самайна мы вспомнили предков. Самайн. Окончание сезона сбора урожая, начало... Так, подождите, давайте я построю Самайн, когда празднуется. Это ночь с 31 октября на 1 ноября. Хорошо, а до этого? А там до это... Тошкин-мошкин. Я показала тебе наследие, и в тот день мы вспомнили наших предков. Я показала тебе наследие. Ну, у меня есть подозрение 1 будет мая. Ну, здесь... Вот это будет. А 1.05 у нас и нету, кстати. И еще что-то надо выбрать. Ля, что с самого начала?
Yeah.
Captain.
Look around, Frank.
Это я помню. Потом был
Yes, we...
этот.
Another circle bites the dust.
Let's figure out the next one.
What are you doing? Don't do that.
Блин,
This place is going to come
Нет.
down on our heads.
а когда могли показать наследие? В какой день? Не знаю. Давайте просто будем выбирать подряд.
This is going...
О, 2.02.
Pretty good, actually.
Подождите, а что 2.02?
Don't answer that one.
А что 2.02? Да, это вот этот праздник Самайн. А тут что? Теперь я хочу, чтобы ты выбрала, сделаешь ли ты этот дом своим или освободишься от этого бремени. Ну и как понять, что это? Это земля, походу. Это свобода. Вот это 100% земля. Античета меняется. Жизнь перетекает из пламени страсти с чем-то иным. Или станешь свободной. Все, я поняла. Типа земля и воздух, да? Земля и воздух. Они похожи, только что земля перевернутая будет треугольник.
We did it!
О, ура!
Yes, perfect. Now, take more time to celebrate, and we'll have the ceiling joining us.
Oh,
Как он
Whoa!
туда вылез?
Cool!
Или сверху упал?
a house?
Within the house.
Oh,
Что музыка такая?
Something moved. This is so exciting.
Well, what is it? What is it?
it's Francis Tuttle's will.
It's right through here. I know it. May? May! Come on, hurry! May! May? May, say something. May? Can you hear me? My head. You were unconscious. I'm okay. I think you have a concussion. I'm gonna move you over to the wall, okay? Okay. Okay. Ah!
Видела несколько старых писем, которые мы должны будем прочитать.
Where did you find me? Jason. Your sister is really worried about you. I'm sure she is. We need to get out of here. Wait, not yet. Jason told me he brought a book down here. It's a very important book that I need to find. I can't leave without it. Do you know anything about that?
If it's here, you can look for it. Oh, I hope you don't mind if I sit it out. Just don't take too long, okay?
Окей. Предчувствие.
What's this old chest doing here? This isn't a chest. It's a puzzle box. Some of these destroy their content if they are forced open. Need to be careful.
Ой, давайте я сначала почитаю, потому что не получилось как там. Типа нашли и все, и закончилось. Я хочу еще посмотреть, что тут есть.
Movies, bands, they really made themselves at home. Movies, bands.
Ну, я же говорю, дорогой Самюэль Сьюэлл, мой брат делает все возможное, чтобы положить конец нашей переписке. Для меня она очень ценна. Не вспоминайте ужасы, которые вы причинили, а думайте о добрых делах, которые вам предстоит сделать. Семьи обвиняемых проявят милосердие, если судьба обвинителя будет чиста. Не во благо обвинителя, а для того, чтобы разорвать этот порочный круг. Когда мы вспоминаем наше прошлое, мы должны помнить и чтить память. Они заслуживают того, чтобы остаться в нашей памяти. Обвинители, однако, этого не делают. Я знаю, что вы увидели ошибки своего прошлого. Я надеюсь, что скоро увижу добро вашего будущего. Гейл Хаттерн. И мне кажется, там еще одно. Академия искусств Уэйверли. О, добрый вечер, здравствуйте, отсылочки, уважаемая Мэй Перри. От имени Академии искусств Уэйверли я рад передать вам наше поздравление. Вас приняли на наши осенние курсы в этом году. Если ваши ранние картины не соответствовали обычным стандартам нашей художественной школы, то сейчас комиссия была впечатлена вашим письмом и предлагаемыми рисунками. Несомненно, вы талантливы, поэтому готовы принять вас в нашу академию. Еще у вас будет специальная стипендия в области современного искусства. Она введена для особо одаренных учеников. Уверена, вы не упустите такую возможность. С нетерпением ждем вашего ответа. Надеемся, что увидим вас осенью. С уважением, Мэтью О'Коннор, председатель приемной комиссии. Единственное, что мне не понравилось, типа, что здесь написали, типа, Не, подождите. Как-то оно там... Академия искусств. Академия искусств. Ну, у них там и музыканты же, и писатели, все типа были, нет? Не только картины.
This is held for hundreds of years. Now it just has to hold for a few more minutes.
Ну ладно, нам только это теперь остается. А что это такое, я не понимаю. Подождите, так вот это должно подойти. Че оно не подходит? Все, до меня немножечко дошло, типа, как оно все должно выглядеть. Это получается тут вот какой-то он полукруглый, типа вот такого. Правильно же, да? Да. Квадратный есть что-нибудь уступающее? Если я не видела... тоже квадратная, а тут круглый выступ. А, кстати, а там, да, все, в нижний ряд мы собрали. Кстати, давайте вот это вот сюда мы поставим пока. А есть еще у нас треугольники? А треугольников-то больше нету. Значит, вот это точно будет здесь 100%. А вот квадратные, да? Да, квадратные. А кругленькие тут есть? Угу. Треугольный выступ. Так, подождите, а дайте-ка я посмотрю вот эту. Вот это, кстати, вот здесь будет. 100% больше никуда не подойдет. А еще, может, квадратники что-нибудь... Вот, давайте, может, вот такой лучше квадрат. Потом снова квадрат. И там, по-моему, где-то треугольник я положила. А где этот выступ? А, вот. Не, ну тут она не подойдет. А, тогда давайте поменяем вот эти. Вот это сюда. И вот так вот. Вот, видите, так сейчас все зашло. Потом вот так. А есть? Нет, это квадрат. Нет, это не подойдет. Ой, не то, вот это. Давайте тогда вот так. Круглый. Нет, тоже не подходит. То есть по... А, ну еще и сверху. Да ёшкин-тошкин. Окей. Но сверху тоже, видите, не подходит. Куда ты ушел? Ну и какой там был сейчас? Что за бред? Выступающие два. А вот, что он так поменялся? Ну, тут, значит, они хорошо все сидят, вот эти. Внизу должно выступать. Сбоку треугольник. Но мы их крутить не можем. Крутить мы их не можем. Значит, вот здесь надо поменять на какое-то другое. Ну, значит, типа вот так. Окей. Потом вот так. Дальше все, ну, больше ничего не подходит. Правильно же, да. Ну и вот это получается. А почему он не хочет входить? А, там типа круглый. Блин. С этим местом проблема какая-то. вот здесь вот тоже, смотрите, не подпадает. А если это меняю сюда? Это мы сюда, и там, значит, с двух сторон остались у нас такие? Так, тут все заполнилось. Тут все есть. Давайте сейчас доделаем, там уже, если что, будем переставлять. То есть я вижу, что вот это вот в любом случае вот сюда. А кругленькая, мне кажется, тоже было кругленько оставалось. Тоже вот сюда в любом случае. Так, квадрат. Нет. Это вот сюда похоже будет. Это по логике... Ну, можно, пожалуйста, двигаться? Спасибо. Вот. Кроме вот это вот. Где-то надо что-то поменять. Такое ощущение, как будто вот эти. Давайте поменяем их.
The book of apologies. To think I had to follow you all the way from Austria to finally get you back.
Так надо было заставить эту Мэй заниматься головоломкой. Это за них все. Они же спрятали.
All right, May. Let's get out of here. Can you walk?
Yeah, I think so. Nancy, thank you.
No problem.
Why though? Why did you come down here for me? You don't deserve it.
You know what? You don't deserve any of this. Neither did those people back in 1692. They were victims. So are you. So I'm breaking the cycle. I hope.
Thanks.
Но надеюсь, нам не придется опять ходить по этим туннелям.
We're just going to leave her down there?
She can take care of herself.
Is that what you told yourself when you climbed down to a burned out
Это
house on your
кто?
own? What would have happened if we hadn't come along?
We have to get this will to the judge by the end of the day. Otherwise, this whole thing was for naught.
And if Nancy and May are stuck in those tunnels much longer, we'll have some actual deaths on our hands.
And if we go down there, it's going to be all of us.
Isn't May why we're here? Isn't she why Nancy's here?
The only reason I got into this case was because I care about my cousin, okay? But this is what we have to do. Believe me, I don't want anything to happen to May.
Or Nancy.
Or Nancy either. Fine. I'm trying to do one right thing in this whole mess.
Так
Every
в чем
turn
проблема?
we've
Пусть
been lied
кто-то
to.
идет, а
And I am sick
кто-то
of being lied
спускается.
to. Now I am taking this to the judge's office because that is what Nancy would want me to do. Listen, I may not always be her biggest fan, but if there's anything I know about her, it's that she's going to get herself and May out of the tunnels safely. So you can either come with me and wait for Nancy, or get lost down in the tunnels. Your choice.
I hope you're right.
Хотя Дирдра тоже нельзя оставлять одну по той причине, что за ними кто-то следит. А что?
It's flooding. Never happened. Is there any other way out of here? I don't know.
Классно. А куда идти? Я хрен знает.
We have to keep moving. Come on.
Господи. А, стоп, нам это показали, что... Да блин! Не туда, смотрите, не туда. это было вообще?
You okay? Where are we? What is this place? I can't see a thing. Are you okay? No. What's the matter? Talk to me.
Why did you bring me here?
What do you mean?
You saw them. They're coming, and now we're trapped.
Who's coming? What do you mean?
I know what I did. You're going to die here, you know.
No one is going to die. Please, you're hurt. I need you to calm down because you're the one who knows this place and can help us get out of here.
Why would I help you? You don't care what happens to me. Couldn't leave it alone, could you?
Of course I care.
You're not with me. You're with them. See you now, witch! They sent you here to hurt me! You're the one doing this!
Что-то у нее совсем потекло что-то.
I've been called many things, but I'm not a witch. I don't have special powers. And even if I did, I would never use them to hurt you. No one wants to hurt you. You've done nothing wrong. Let me help you.
But I did! I did you wrong. Fire, everyone knows I did it. That's why they... Yeah!
You're hurt. And you've been poisoned by the water. That's all this is. And the Hathorn House fire wasn't your doing. It was Tegan's. She told me herself.
Tegan told you?
She did. And I believe her.
Tegan shouldn't be speaking to you. Don't listen. You don't care about us. You just made everything worse. You're going to die here, and you don't even understand. The fire. I deserve it. Me, not her. I did. I deserve it.
I'm listening. What about the fire don't I understand?
I nearly killed them. That's why the witches are here for me.
Кого?
They almost died.
Я поняла, это, кажется, она говорит про тот, который давно произошел. А да, о
You
первом.
mean the first fire? The Coven. That's what Tegan, Lauren, and Olivia called themselves?
Yes. And they would meet.
In that shed. I saw a picture.
So they were going to contact Salem's ghosts at midnight. But I couldn't come because I was a little kid. Stupid Coven. I told them witches die in Salem. And I almost...
You wanted to scare them.
I snuck out. Past Deirdre. I hid inside the shed. Made noises. Scratches.
Did they have lit candles?
Yes. They ran away and knocked one over. Slammed the door shut behind them.
You almost died and you took the blame. So this is why they don't talk to each other. I'm so sorry.
It was my fault! If I hadn't... That's why they're coming for me. The witches. I can hear them.
Listen, the water is poisoned. It's been making us see things that aren't there. There are no ghosts. And as for it being your fault...
Не, ну это...
It was an accident. You were all just kids trying to stay out of trouble. You're covering up for Tegan again, but there's no need now. She just wants you home safe.
It's not real? You promise?
I promise. Can we try to find a
Мы
way out
точно
now?
таких же видели
And
только
will you
что.
please rest your hurt leg?
Yes, please. To both.
Так, сейчас будем с вами выбираться. Давайте сохранимся. Что как раз в туннеле прошли. Да, и сейчас будем выбираться с вами. Так,
It's a solid
сплошь.
wall. There's something carved into these bricks, but I can't make it out. Really need some light.
А есть... Подождите, зажигалка. Она, по-моему, забрала у нас зажигалку, помните?
May, do you still have that lighter?
What, you smoke?
Only when I'm on fire. Of course. You know, you never did tell me where you got this.
I did tell you. I found it.
Did you get this when you got your injury?
Not that hard to work that one out, I guess. I think it was Olivia's. I don't know why I took it. So I wouldn't forget, I guess. Like I could.
Seems like a good reason to hold on to it. And it has a cool design.
I am addicted to animal prints.
We all have our vices.
Let me guess yours. Chocolate milk.
You are feeling better.
Шоколадное
Maybe I'll tell you
масло.
mine after we
Блин,
get out
ребят,
of
так
here.
хочу шоколадного масла, капец. Я не знаю почему.
May, have you ever been in this room before?
Yeah. I was here years ago. Jason. This is where we met after his dad said we couldn't hang out anymore. Until it got blocked off. It's a dead end. There's a wooden panel over there. It wasn't finished. 6 candles, a lantern, those AW symbols. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
You remember all that detail from a room you could barely see?
Is that strange?
Good strange. Very few people are able to remember details like that, especially from so long ago.
I guess I never thought much about it.
Мне просто
mystery for
врешь нам.
another time.
Врешь нам!
What was that about a panel?
Looking at my scars, there's something about it. I couldn't figure it out. Can you just get us out of here?
Так, подождите. А что, свечки мы, кстати, не будем зажигать по всему городу?
Could try lighting it to brighten the room some more.
Окей, а где, что? Я ничего не вижу.
We're not getting out that way. We have to...
Блин, мне тоже тут отсвечивает еще сонечко.
Can't use that here.
А, все вижу.
There. Yes. Should try to light up this cavern as much as possible before I start tinkering with it.
Здесь же тоже где-то свечки, да? Вам, ребят, наверное, лучше повидно будет потом, чем мне... да, чем мне сейчас.
Wonder how long it's been
Потому
down here.
что светит солнышко мне прям в лицо и отсвечивает экран.
Still works.
Так, а что за смс-ка? Может, нам Фрэнк написал? Не написал. Так, что за
I am
записочка?
just the shadow. Shadow of what?
Я просто тень.
Abigail Woodley's sign. Should look more closely. Aha!
И что?
Not as elegant as my lockpicks, but just as handy. Got it. Bet this fits into the panel.
Так, ну все, да, вроде больше ничего Нельзя взять.
Wow, it's beautiful. This must have been made by Abigail. Amazing how intricate she designed this.
А, кстати, перо тоже, видите, похоже?
Now we're getting somewhere. Just need the other piece.
Ага, нужно еще одно.
Solid clay. Don't think we're gonna climb out of here.
Ну и что, на стенке тоже нельзя ничего не взять?
Still works.
А для чего?
We're not getting out that way. We have to find... Stuck. Can't move these by hand. Need some kind of tool.
This doesn't feel right.
I know, but what choice do we have?
No, you don't understand. I know this sounds strange, but the accident, ever since it happened, I could feel bad things before they happen.
Like premonitions?
Yeah. My scar, it hurts. It hurt right before the
No,
tunnel
что
collapsed,
поделать?
and it hurts now. Look, this isn't some ergot hallucination. I'm telling the truth. And I'm telling you that if you tamper with these bricks, we could be in danger, okay? Do you believe me?
Yes, I believe you. I just mean, I don't think it's premonitions. You have this amazing, maybe even photographic memory and a sharp mind. I think you just process warning signs faster than anyone else can.
And the pain?
I don't know. High sensitivity to air pressure, maybe?
I used to think I was cursed.
That I can't believe. But I will be careful with the wall.
Thanks for believing me.
Так я не поняла, что мы теперь...
The wall seems unstable. Don't want to pull bricks out at random. Stuck. Can't move these by hand. Need some kind of tool. The wall seems unstable. Don't want to pull bricks out at random.
Так, а подсказка была
The
где-нибудь? Я
wall
что-то
seems
пропустила?
unstable. Don't want to pull bricks out at random.
Ну, явно что-то со стеной надо сделать. Ой, ребят, у меня тут просто кошечка легла. Да, моя девочка на солнышке-то я не могу пододвинуться. Сейчас как-нибудь. О, что такое, Бусь? Все, Бусь, не буду больше двигаться. Ну, тут я перепробовала. Давайте
The
это.
wall seems unstable.
Тоже нет.
The wall seems unstable.
Тоже нет.
Don't want to pull bricks out at random.
Я, если честно, совсем понимаю, типа...
The wall seems unstable.
У нас же никакой подсказки не было, или я что-то пропустила. А поддержать над огнем можно? Я просто думаю, может быть, там типа какие-то знаки есть водяные. Ну, я же говорю, что знаки водяные, мне показалось.
Looks like a map of some kind. X marks the spot.
Так. А где там крест? Ну, я вижу A-A-N. Скорее всего, это место означает вот это. Дайте я тоже сфоткаю. Бусечку тоже сфоткаю. Любой бусик. Блин, я сфоткала, уже забыла. Бусика все сфоткала. Бусика точно своего сфоткала, а про записку уже забыла. Так, а тут что? Ничего. Я просто тень. Ну, скорее всего, вот это типа. Да, вот. Значит. Где-то здесь.
Here goes nothing. It's the right one. Got it. Bet this fits into the panel. It fits. It's covered in a thick layer of dust. Should wipe it clean first. Yes. So there's something behind this panel. Just need to unlock it. A-W. Again. Please be a door, please be a door.
Let's get out of here.
опять в кабинете. А, да. Уже заканчивается время на предъявление прав на наследство.
Deirdre! See, boys? You look... dirty.
I'm fine. We need to see the judge, now.
Yeah, us too. We found
The will. No need to recap. Let's go.
Nancy, are you all right?
Deirdre, can you, Frank, and Joe wait in the hallway? Don't let anyone leave this office.
My pleasure.
Judge, we need to talk.
What is this?
It's urgent.
Yes, it looks like it. Is it a confession?
Maybe.
Judge, we've been here all night. I think it's time we retire.
You're not going anywhere. Herp.
Excuse me?
Что
Your Honor,
слышала?
It's become clear to us that Miss Cole has been the perpetrator of numerous crimes here in Salem, including attempted murder.
Murder. Judge, please.
That's a very serious claim, Nancy.
And this is a serious case. People's lives hang in the balance.
This is very cute and all, but we have to do adult things now. So run along, everyone, before your PB&Js get cold.
I have proof. And it's all related to the Hathorn house, the future of which rests in your hands. So I think you should hear me out before you sign that paper.
All right.
What? You can't be serious. Judge, this is
Ну
clearly
да,
a half-brained
я ее
attempt to delay
единственную
what we have
подозревала,
determined to be a
больше как бы
sound
некого.
judgment, that the Hathorn house should revert to the state.
Ты его хочешь
We have spent
закопать.
most of this evening going over all possibilities for how to decide the rightful owner of this house. And you've been very adamant that the state should handle it. But if Nancy has any evidence to add, I'm willing to hear her out.
Unbelievable.
Alicia has been poisoning Lauren Holt's water supply.
Poisoning. That's just too much.
After interviewing Lauren Holt and experiencing some negative side effects from drinking her water, I discovered that someone had been tainting her water supply with ergot.
Well, that would explain my client's erratic behavior over the past few weeks.
She lost her mother.
Months ago. And that woman wasn't her mother. Give me a break.
How do you know that ergot causes erratic behavior?
You said she was poisoned. Wouldn't that affect anyone's behavior? What exactly are you insinuating?
That you know how ergot affects its victims.
I'm not answering these questions. I happen to be well-versed in biology, all right? But any tidbit of knowledge I have, you'll just try to trap me with it. Use it against me.
I don't mean to do that, because I found, in your office, a map of the Hathorn house's water system.
Yes. And did you also find the notice of demolition on my desk when you illegally broke into my office? Are you going to arrest her for breaking and entering?
Is what Nancy's saying true?
Of course, I have a map of the Hathorn house's water plans.
So you admit it. You were going to try to demolish Hathorn House.
I was providing my client, Lauren Holt, with that option, yes. The land is worth a lot of money, and I was doing my due diligence. Have you done yours?
I brought up the demolition with Lauren. She says you never discussed it. I am certain she will be happy to testify.
Which? She must have forgotten. Because of the poisoning you claim she's been affected by. That has to be it.
What about flooding the tunnels under Salem in the past hour? Would you know how to do that, Miss Cole?
I was here, Miss Drew.
Your coat looks pretty soaked. And muddy shoes.
Water is wet, and it's raining outside. Are you satisfied with the ridiculousness of this yet? How much longer are you gonna let this go on?
It all does seem circumstantial. Is that all you have, Miss Drew?
Alicia was responsible for stealing AW evidence from your office.
This should be interesting.
I spoke with your son, Jason. He claims Alicia forced him.
Jason is a grown man. His actions are his own.
Alicia lent Jason her car. Then Jason broke into the evidence room and stole the files. I have proof on CCTV.
So, what it actually sounds like is that Jason took my car, stole the evidence, and somehow I'm to blame?
How did he have access to your car?
I gave him the keys. He runs errands for me all the time.
And how did he have access to the evidence room? Only you and the judge had the code.
Look here, on the wall. An access code. I wonder if it's for the evidence room. Probably. Apologies, Judge. But your carelessness is the reason this happened. In all probability, Jason heard that you left the door unlocked, and he just went and opened it.
I doubt that. He barely spends any time with me.
I found this in 10 seconds. You left it out for anyone to see. If he didn't know the door was unlocked, how hard would it have been to find your key?
Miss Cole! That's enough! Anything else, Miss Drew?
Alicia was behind the theft of the Book of Apologies.
I've never been to Europe, okay?
How did you
Да,
know
ты
it was
купила
in
кое-кому
Europe?
билеты.
I heard the judge
Да,
talking
Юра.
to you about it.
I found plane tickets in Jason's car. He admitted to stealing the Book of Apologies on Alicia Cole's orders.
Orders? How did I order little Jason to do this, Nancy Drew?
Jason has financial problems. Right, Judge?
I don't really know. To be honest with you, I know he's always looking for money.
He's in debt. Badly. In fact, Alicia uses to her advantage.
This is absurd.
How did he buy a first-class round-trip ticket to Salzburg when the crime occurred?
Because I pay him for doing errands for me. He could use his money however he feels fit. He's a big boy now.
I admit, I don't know how we could prove that Alicia...
Call the airline. You can use the plane ticket reference number. Call the airline. They should be able to check the payment. I bet you it was paid by Alicia Cole, credit card. There's no way Jason would have that much cash to buy a first-class ticket.
He obviously stole my credit card.
Да, конечно.
You admit that your card was used to make the purchase.
I didn't say that.
If the card is still active, I doubt that he stole it. The credit card company would have notified you for making a large purchase, and you would have canceled it.
How large is this purchase?
Thousands of dollars, Judge.
Miss Cole, if this was a court of law and the police were asking for probable cause, I'd be hard-pressed not to allow it. Do you have anything to say?
I told him to get rid of those tickets. You know, Your Honor, your son is a real idiot. Truly, a world-class moron. He couldn't even follow simple instructions. I would have had better luck writing them in crayon. And this? Seriously? This is the kind of stuff I have to deal with? I went to law school. I have 3 degrees. And now I have an arsonist, 2 ghost hunters, a wannabe detective.
Почему? У нас уже скоро детективное агентство будет.
What? No! Trying to screw up my plans.
All the people you pointed out are the reason you're going down.
No. The reason I am going down is that this stupid little town is stuck in the past. Oh, my great-great-great-great-grandmother was accused as a witch. I want repayment because I'm lazy. She loved me so much that I want this disgusting ruin of a house for free so I can run my luminous vegan tea grocery store. That is what pathetic looks like. A bunch of whining, moaning little people whose worldview is
Смотри, кто виноват был, смотри.
Why, Alicia?
Why? Because I wanted to do something for this town. I care about Salem more than all the Olivias and Tegans and Laurens combined. I care the most. We should have leveled that old house a long time ago and built new houses.
Какие?
With all that land, we could have a
Супермаркеты?
real community here. We could bring in new business that isn't completely reliant on stupid, scary stuff. I am talking about economic development on a level which Salem has never even seen.
Блин, ну
And
Салем
who
это
would be
больше
the
как
owner of
исторический
these new
город.
houses?
Well, after knowing this case inside out, it wouldn't be hard for me to get the land out of the grasp of the state. After all I've done for this community, some recompense is in order.
So, you're saying you poisoned Lauren so you could build and own a housing complex.
Do you realize how much money is in real estate? And give me a break. I was just scaring her. I told you I know about biology. She was never in any real danger.
Alicia, I saw the ergot in the water valve. There is absolutely no way you
Судья
could
решила
control the
отстраниться, они
dosage
оба
that Lauren
отстранились.
ingested. You could have done irreparable damage.
So what? I
В
live
смысле,
here.
что?
I work here. I am a member of this community.
И что тебе это
This
дает?
town needs me.
No, it doesn't.
I already
Блин,
have the
судья,
papers,
дай уже
and I
правы
am taking them to
коронной.
the state office. And none of you are going to stop me. Because you can't prove anything. There's no legal heir to the Hathorn estate. And none of the evidence Detective Girl brought up will stick.
So you admit to all of it?
Yes. Get out of my way.
The police are on their way. You can wait here for them to arrive.
This is unbelievable. I only wanted to make Salem.
This is highly disturbing. I am shocked. Very shocked at what has occurred here. Miss Cole will be held accountable for her crimes. I will make sure of it. But as much as it pains me to admit, she is right. We do not have a legal heir.
А, ты шо?
Yes,
Не пугай
we
меня
do.
так.
According to the Book of Apologies and Francis Tuttle's will, Lauren Holt is the legal owner of the Hathorn House estate. The will makes it clear that Lauren is the sole inheritor of the estate, no one else. However, in the best interest of all parties, perhaps there could be a way to erect a memorial for the accused witches. That is something that you, Your Honor, would have to facilitate.
Of course. Okay. Well, what about the Hathorn House fire?
No one forgave me when I made a mistake. Break the cycle, right?
May had nothing to do with the fire,
You're sure? How do you know?
because I have a confession from the person who did.
Really?
Вы посмотрите, Тиган умышленно устроила, чтобы выследить Лорен. Нет.
Tegan
так не
Perry is
скажем.
responsible for the fire, but it was an accident.
An accident?
Yes. Tegan went looking for the will and accidentally knocked a candle over inside the house. The fire grew out
А
of
если мы второй
control.
вариант бы
I
выбрали, то что
questioned
было?
her myself. I believe her.
I'm afraid I can't just take your word for it.
А чё она
Will Tegan
стоит? Ей
give us
уже
the
в окно
same
надо
testimony?
вылазить.
Yes, I believe so.
Well, the house is going to be demolished anyway. And while I wish I could give out punishment for withholding information, I suppose we can keep this at a misdemeanor level. Perhaps a fine, some community service. Ugh, what a mess.
This has been a very tough time for everyone. I think the damage has been done.
Agreed. But
Judge, did you ever interview May? Get a statement from her? Anything on record?
well, not exactly.
So you just assumed she was guilty of the crime without even speaking with her?
The case needed to be built.
There was no case, because you never needed to make one. You thought she was guilty, and so you treated her accordingly.
Miss True, I ask that in this office you treat me with respect.
You deserve as much
Мы
respect as
обвиняем
I'm
его с
currently giving you,
уважением.
Judge.
Nancy, maybe we should...
You made this poor girl's life a living nightmare because of something she did when she was young. She was a kid, Your Honor. Her entire life molded and built and destroyed by an event she barely remembers. Can you imagine what that does to someone? Can you imagine what that does to her family? To her friends?
Well, that is a bit unfair.
You know, this town has a history of judges behaving without sound jurisprudence. And I would expect that after 300 years, you would be able to right that wrong.
Просто рвет его Нэнси,
Perhaps.
просто разрывает.
You have a point. But my
Раунд.
concerns are not unfounded. You think Jason is a screw-up now? What would have happened if he had been friends with her?
He is friends with her, Judge.
What? How's that possible? I thought at least I would know.
A judge is supposed to judge people on their actions alone, not the people they call their friends. I just hope you remember that when you sentence Jason, because his crimes aren't imagined. They're real, and they deserve real punishment.
Ну, я не знаю, как у них там, да, в США, но у нас вы заявили отвод судьи. Он бы не смог рассматривать это дело. Так, а что? Какое здание? Попрощаться со всеми? А, это они в окне, смотрите, стоят. Давайте тыковку оставим где-нибудь. Мы можем оставить тыковку?
I just wanted to say I'm sorry.
For what?
We always promised that a secret was the most important thing in the world, and we would never break it. And I did.
You saved my life. If Nancy hadn't found me, well...
I'm going to be gone. For a while. I really screwed up.
Still, I know who you are. There's a good person hidden below this pretty boy exterior.
Come on.
You may go away, but that good part never will.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Everything okay?
Yeah. Come on.
У них что, вечеринка? Что тут за листочек?
You didn't have to.
What? I told the truth. Or at least the truth you told me.
200 hours community service.
А нечего было заниматься всякой ерундой.
Which street art?
Who's the artist?
I think you know her.
Do you ever feel...
Remorse for not sticking up for my sister?
Мы так и не побыли в комнате
Probably be
у
dealing with that
Мэй.
for the rest of my life. She doesn't hate me nearly enough for what I put her through. And from the bottom of my heart, thank you. You're the only reason she doesn't think I'm a complete dirtbag. Lauren deserves that place. She does.
You sound genuine.
Don't be so surprised. She's had a tough life too, you know. I'm not mad at her. I hope that maybe she will see eye to eye with me someday.
You did set fire to her house.
Yeah, there is that. It hasn't all
Она
been
все равно в
fun and
пристройке
punishment,
жила.
though. We had so many great memories.
And one moment of shame.
And I told you, I would tell myself we were all kids, but I was old enough to know better, and I almost did it again. She says she forgives me, but we still have a lot to make up for. We all do. We are all going to help each other now.
А ты что мне скажешь?
Ready to leave yet?
But I just got here.
Not the house. Salem. You always wrap up your cases in a nice bow to run off for the next one the day after, don't you?
This time, I might actually take that vacation.
Doesn't sound like your style. But if you say so. Look, we had our moments during the past few days. In the end, you cleared May's name. So thanks.
You're welcome. It was my pleasure to help.
Ugh, that attitude just kills me. You did get Tegan off the hook too, though. I hate to admit it, but for a moment, I actually felt happy I called you here. Don't get used to it. I can handle cases on my own. And I've just emptied your praise quota for the coming year.
I know you can. I'll see you around.
Там еще целая тусня.
I never thought I'd say this, but I'm actually happy you came.
Почему вы в твою комнату так и не
Of
зашли?
course. The celebration party is the best part of most cases.
No. Well, yes. Sure. But I meant to say it. I still don't understand why you went out of your way to think any of this. It makes me kind of feel like a jerk for not talking to you when you first came here.
I understand things have been tough for you. Please, don't worry about it. I'm just happy I was able to help.
You are. I'm going to art school.
Да, мы
I mentioned
читали.
it, but I'm really excited. I've never left Salem before.
And hey, maybe we'll meet again sometime.
Yeah, that wouldn't be the worst, I guess.
Эй, бро!
Nancy, so glad you're here.
Of course. I wouldn't miss the party after all we went through.
Hey, shouldn't you ask her? You know, the thing we talked about.
Oh, yeah, right. So, Nancy, the thing we talked about before?
Знаете, типа независимая.
Have you thought about it? Starting a detective agency, I mean.
The Hardys and Drew Detective Agency. Has a nice ring to it, no?
Guys, I don't know.
Oh, sorry, your name can be placed first, of course. If that helps persuade you.
I'm gonna have to think about it.
And who do we have here? If it isn't the insightful red-headed witch herself.
I thought you were the only real witch around here.
There's always room for another witch in the coven, Nэнsi Дрю. And I have to say, someone with your magical insights, clairvoyance even, would make a great fit.
I have always wanted to ride on a broom. Would make it easier to get an overview of crime scenes.
But really, thank you for bringing us all together again. It feels like ages since I was able to talk openly with Lauren. It's great to finally have the curse from that night lifted. Thank you.
Hey there. How are you holding up?
I can't believe Alicia would do this. I trusted her, you know? Things would have been really bad if you hadn't exposed her for who she is.
I'm sorry. You couldn't have known. Did the judge have a chance to talk to you about the house? It is yours, of course. But maybe it would be fitting to have a memorial for the accused witches there?
The estate has a lot of ground. And it would be nice to have a memorial to remind us of the injustices that took place here. So that they never happen again. Ever. I'll think about it and talk to the AW organization about what they prefer. It's a good idea.
I'm glad you see it that way.
Ну, мы вроде со всеми попрощались.
I'll see you around, Drew. Not too soon, though.
Стыкает в кармане.
I got it. Ready? Austria. Yeah, I know I was just there, but I didn't really get to enjoy it much. I feel like there's a lot more exploring left to do there. Did you know Schönbrunn Palace has 1,440 rooms? Yeah. Well, I don't know if you can stay there. I'm sure we could find something close by. Yes, I promise. No cases this time. Just the two of us.
Врушка. Нэнси врушка. Фрэнсис Таттл для обозначения... Нет, на ветвь похоже. Все? А доп. Материала, давайте посмотрим. Достижения. В смысле? Или это просто мы их не видим, достижения? Мы, походу, просто не видим. Потом, что еще есть? Титры. Ну, это то, что... Угу. И там еще трейлер, да? Короче, прикольно, что они ставили в доп. Материалы прям трейлер фильма, который выходил как раз в то время. В те годы, когда это 2019, по-моему, год был. Вот, по поводу игры. Ребят, все так хейтят эту часть. Лично мне она очень понравилась. Ну, да, она очень легкая. Нэнси очень изменилась в том плане, что сейчас тебе не дают там определенный список, что ты, который ты должна сделать, да? нет. Игра тебя конкретно ведет по тем местам, где ты должен быть, по которым, ну, по сценам, куда ты должен зайти. В общем, игра вас сама ведет по сценарию, да, а не как было раньше. Головоломки легкие, причем если раньше были подсказки, то сейчас даже без подсказок, но ты не можешь ошибиться в этих головоломках, даже если ты что-то делаешь неправильно. То есть вот даже я, когда вот с этими созвездиями, да, выбирала, вот, ты все равно подбирал правильный вариант, ну, за счет того, что игра тебе подсказывала, то есть ты не можешь ошибиться в любом случае в головоломках. Я понимаю, почему хейтят. Хейтят больше эту игру, потому что ее все очень долго ждали, действительно очень долго ждали. И сама картинка, да, камень плоский, или там эти листья не очень выглядят. Я понимаю, что дело в картинке, то есть людям не понравилась сама картинка. Но при этом я все равно вижу, что они старались. То есть раньше они никогда вот такую игру не делали. То есть это новый движок, новые механики. Вот. И я вижу, что все-таки разработчики старались. И да, не прям вау. Но не прям так все плохо, как я, например, ожидала. По поводу сюжета мне, например, тоже понравилось. Ну, да, легкая игра, причем очень много скримаков. Я даже не ожидала этого, да, то есть скримаки в Нэнси. Вот. Но игра легкая, ну, интересная. Мне действительно понравилось. А вы тоже пишите, как вам. Я с наслаждением прошла эту игру. И я рада, что я прошла ее вместе с вами. Вы знаете, что я всех очень сильно люблю. Пишите ваши впечатления о данной игре. Вот. И встретимся еще где-нибудь в другом месте. Вот. Но уже не в Салеме, потому что в Салеме мы уже уезжаем. Вот. Всем пока.